82.72. That is today's rate for US dollar to Indian rupee. I remember when I went to US for my masters, the dollar used to be equal to 50 rupees. So, of course, it's been rising like crazy, and I'm sure it's not making the life of Indian applicants any easier. While we can't do much about that, let us look at two simple ways which can help you save anything around $1,000 in your applications. So here are my two tactics to save you some money in your master's application, and the best part is that they work even with Ivy Leagues. So keep watching till the end. First way that I'm going to talk about today is getting the application fee waiver. Now, as you know that when you are applying to these universities abroad, you have to pay an application fee per university. And in the case of US, this fee itself can vary anywhere between, let's say, $80 to $150 on an average. Now, what I've noticed that this does play a psychological trick on your mind, because when I see my clients, they hesitate in applying to more number of schools because they are thinking that, oh, I have to again pay this $100 fee for each school. Now that I think is a wrong tactic, because look at it this way: you're already spending 90% of the time, energy and effort in your applications. You're asking your recommenders for the LOR, you have already written the SOP, etc. So applying to those extra 2-3 schools can actually make a big difference in giving you the comfort that I'm applying to enough number of schools and I'm maximizing my chance of getting an admit. So I highly encourage you guys to apply to more number of schools. Now I understand that this application fee can play a trick on your mind. So let us look at some ways in which you can get this application fee waived. And let us be honest, if you're applying to 10, 12 or let's say 15 schools, and if we can save this $100 to $150 fee, that itself is a saving of $1,000. So let us see how you can go about it. Now the best way to get this waiver is simply to ask. So drop a mail to the program coordinator or the admission department at your target university and ask them if they would be willing to waive off the application fee for you. And obviously, in order to make this more convincing, it is better to include some sort of a reason why you are asking for this waiver, that you have some financial concerns, etc., which will improve the chances of you getting the waiver actually. Now, how do you find out the email address on which to send this? Just simply go through the website. As I said, you can either send it to the university admission department directly or program coordinator of the particular program that you're applying to. Those email addresses are easily available on the website. Once you find out those email address, I'm going to show you two email formats that you can send to those people. Let us look at the first format. So as you can see, we are simply saying that, hi, introduce yourself, and I'm greatly interested in applying to Northeastern University. However, I come from an average family in India and paying the application fee for many schools has been difficult. I would be grateful if you can provide the application fee waiver. And now let us look at the second format. Dear Program Coordinator, I'm planning to apply to Northeastern University, but had a concern regarding the application fee. Given the forex fluctuations in the recent times, applying to many MS programs is taking a financial toll on students like me. So I was wondering if it would be possible for you to offer an application fee waiver, because that would be a big help and make me apply with more peace of mind. Looking forward. So a simple formal request to the right person sent in the right time can make all the difference. Now, what happens after you send out this email? Sometimes the university directly gives you an waiver. So they will ask for the email with which you are going to put up your application, and they will apply a fee waiver on it directly on the admission portal. Sometimes they might give you a referral code to apply in the application somewhere, which will help you waive off your fee. And in some cases, they might ask you that please do this thing to get a fee waiver. Let us look at a sample response from the university. As you can see in this email, they are saying, thanks for your interest in the Northeastern University, and I'm happy to share that you can get an application fee waiver by attending our info session. A list of upcoming info sessions is available on this link. The instructions about the fee waiver will be shared in the detail in the session. So this is another common thing that universities do. So they will just tell you how to get this waiver by attending an info session. And if you get a mail response like this means that university is open to giving out the waiver. All you need to do is attend a relevant info session. And by the way, this can happen physically or online, so you can attend it from anywhere you want. So now let me talk about the other way to get this application fee waiver. First was to send an email. Second is to attend the info session by this university. This is a very common method that universities use to get more attendance on their info session, because remember, they are a business. They are also trying to attract more number of applicants, so they want you to apply. And to sometimes make your life easier, they conduct the info session and they say that stay till the end, because we will be giving out some application fee waiver codes that you can apply on the application portal to get your fee waived. So all you have to do is just find out what that info session, when is it going to be conducted, attend it, and also my advice is to ask some intelligent questions to the program coordinator in those sessions, because they sometimes they keep a list of interesting candidates, and then when they share out the list of codes, etc., you can save one and apply to get the application fee waiver. As simple as that. And what we have seen that many universities actually follow this, and some of our past clients have been able to get fee waivers from NYU, Northeastern, University of California's at different campuses, University of South Florida, etc. this way. And I also want to just mention that some universities are actually already waiving out the application fee. That is, they do not charge any application fee even if you apply. Now, I used to think that only lower ranked universities do this, but I was surprised to find out that even USC Marshall School of Business actually is charging no application fee. So if you can find some good universities like that, then that makes your life easier. You can apply to more number of schools without extra financial burden. So that is one way to save some money. And remember, we are applying to 10 to 15 schools. That is, if you can get a saving of or waiver for at least even 8 or 9 or 10 universities, that is a saving of around $700 to $1,000 right there. The other way that I'm going to talk about saving some money is sending free GRE score reports. Now, ETS charges you $27 to send an official score report to any university. Now, of course, if you're applying to, let's say, 10 schools again, that is a cost of $250 to $270. So what you can do is, and now this one is going to be applicable only to people who are yet to write their GRE test. But this is a neat trick, and I always recommend my clients to do this. When you're writing your GRE exam, once you finish it and right before they are about to reveal your scores, they give you an option of sending your scores to any 4 universities for free. Okay? You must always utilize this option, because that is free 27 into 4, $108 saving for you. Now, what I've seen is people sometimes pick schools randomly at that moment. Let's say you randomly forward your score to Harvard University, and later on you find out that Harvard University is not even considering GRE score this year. So that is a waste, right? And by the way, we covered a full GRE waiver list in our previous videos. You must check that out. That is a list of university which have waived GRE for fall 2023. Okay, so coming back to GRE, you should always avail these 4 free score reports option, and the best way to utilize is, before you head to GRE test center, you should have some idea of which schools you are going to apply to, and definitely have a list of 4 schools that you are sure you want to apply to, so that you can forward your test scores for free to these 4 schools. Now, I think this is easy way to save that $100. And combined with the application fee waiver, if you do all this, you can easily save more than $1,000 in your applications this season. So that was all. Hope this was helpful, and please leave your comments below, and I will see you next week.